Hello and welcome back to another video about Magic, and today we are back with another crypto video. Ladies and gentlemen, this one will be very educational, very informative, especially to the new crypto investors here coming in. If this is going to be your first bull run ever, this is going to be a video for you, because stuff gets complicated and things can get out of hand. You can't really remember everything you are holding, and we're going to get to the reasons why, because not everything that you hold or is in your wallet is investment. Because sometimes we got dApps that are not going to be in your wallet. You have to lock them away to the smart contract, and you can't really remember unless you have a bookmark of list of dApps that you're in. So this video is really going to be for you. Okay, I'm going to show you guys three main tools that I'm using personally on how to keep track of my portfolio, my holdings, my money coming in, money coming out of my bank. And there's probably going to be better ways out there, okay? But this is a very solid start for everyone, especially the two websites that I'm going to show you guys. You obviously have seen Dex Screener, but I've seen a lot of people not use Dex Screener to their full potential. I am probably one of them, because I don't really use the multi-chart one right here. I don't really feel like it's that needed for me. I use, for example, the watch list, which will go with this. We're going to talk about the watch list in a second, but before that I just wanted to give you guys a short quote. But again, as well, before that, I want to thank everyone who has been supporting my YouTube channel to carry on making the content for you guys. So yeah, really thank you. And obviously I hope you guys are enjoying the members only exclusive videos of what I'm holding aside from Pulsechain, the stuff that are making me money, stuff that are literally for this year, 2024 bull market is what I call it. It's the 2024 holds. Literally, you can see it right. You can see that right there in the hold. But of course, I can't click it because this is high value information that I've been relayed from other whales. So yeah, it is secret. That's why I called it the DeFi Insiders. You know what I mean? You act like a whale until you become like one. So yeah, thank you for everyone supporting me. Dap, FOMO, Art, Anthony, Mad, Tony, Fatima, Shen, and Bato. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, going back to it, I've made kind of this list of 5 bullet points on why you should track your portfolio. Don't just, rely on MetaMask, because some stuff don't get, added, specifically if you're on Pulsechain. You have to add them manually, and even if you click the refresh, not everything does get added up. So you have to do a lot of manual, and it doesn't even show you the price. So it's not even that useful. You want to have something, a visual that you can see in front of you, that you can react to it. Basically, the better UI, the better that you can inform your own decisions. You can see your performance, which gets me to the 5 points that I've written down here. So point number 1 is enhanced decision making, right? Regularly monitoring your portfolio helps in making informed decisions based on trends, profits, and losses, leading to better investment strategies. Okay, whatever investment strategies you are doing, having them in front of your eyes, visualizing it so you can interpret it as easy as possible will aid you to become, make better informed decisions. Simple as that, really, right? So we're gonna start off, okay, using Dex Screener. Now, number 1, honestly, is literally creating a watch list of all the tokens that you're holding. Now, this necessarily doesn't show you how much you're holding of each token. You'd have to click on portfolio, and then you have to click, for example, yes, this is my address, and I believe, yeah, that's the one. So if I clicked on yes, it will show you, for example, what I'm holding. But remember, it doesn't load every single thing. So if you go, for example, this is why honestly I'm not really relying on the Dex Screener portfolio. And that's the thing, a lot of these, so I have another website which I'm going to show you, they're never going to be 100%. You have to manually add some things. This is why my third point, which I'll show you guys, a small little template that I made, is on Excel sheet. Sometimes it's better for your own self to write it down on an Excel sheet. Don't rely on, this website to pick up on every pair, because sometimes it doesn't. Okay, it has some either, too low of liquidity thresholds that it just won't pick it up. Right, so keeping track of this, and one of the best ways is literally to create a watch list of stuff so you can add pairs. For example, I'm interested in, for example, INC/WPLS, right? I want to keep an eye on it, or I've made an investment on it. So for example, I'm going to go to the higher liquidity one. I'm going to click on watch list. It's already on the watch list right there. So that's great. That means every time I can come here, every new day, I can see, okay, let's see the performance in the past 24 hours. Okay, this one is really low. I need to keep an eye on it, etc., etc. It aids you to understand, okay, yeah, I have a bag in this. What should I do with this now? Okay, it also helps you with targets and milestones. For example, if this is 9.9 million market cap, once this reaches, for example, 20 million market cap, I'm going to, okay, that's great. It reached 20 million. Let me now take 10% profit. Okay, simple as that really. This helps you become a disciplined investor. Now, moving on to the second tool that I really recommend you guys. One of the greatest ones is called Debank, and this is, for example, one of my wallets that I literally go on this, often to come here and then see how much roughly, because you need to insert a gem, and this is only a rough estimate of my holdings. So, for example, if you go on Pulsechain, it doesn't show every single token, but it did add it. So for example, this C value right here, it shows that it's been custom added token because it didn't pick it up. I had to add this on my own. Do you understand? But the good side of things is that it does pick up 90% of your holdings, really, to be honest with you guys. Okay, so for example, SparkSwap, it knows how much I have in the Sparkler. There you have it. I have $318. This is the farm, LP farm. I don't really use it. And Pulse Strip, it tells me how much I have in the Pulse Strip, how much I have in rewards. 9-inch, that's, it picks it up. And for example, PulseX, this is probably from Warren Finance. This is from obviously Kiamato, so it did pick things up. So yeah, it is very, very useful. And I'm going to show you guys, for example, okay, let's say one of the tokens I know that it's not picking up here is SRF, Sense Resource Foundation. So what you can do, if you have, all you have to do, by the way, just paste your wallet address and then you can see it. You can obviously log in by clicking on the login. I'm logged in myself. What you can do is, for example, go to SRF ATROPA, let's say ATROPA because it's the higher liquidity one, and we're gonna grab the wallet address from there, and then go back and then click on this add button, and you can literally paste it in, and then it picks it up quickly. And then now that it adds in, it knows my SRF should be added. Let me refresh. I think I need to refresh one more time. And then if we go to here, no, not there. Okay, yeah, it didn't add SRF for some reason. Maybe I need to do SRF slash PWBT Raptor Pulse. That's the thing, you have to really experiment with these things. It's not 100%. Okay, there you go. So it did pick it up, interestingly, but it doesn't really show. So this is one of the cases, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, maybe SRF is too low of liquidity that it doesn't want to add it here, it doesn't believe. So I'm going to click, for example, show all. This is all my Pulsechain tokens. So it does show SRF. It's down here. I have 700 something, but it doesn't give it a value. But it should give it value because, for example, how much SRF is that? That's basically, $900, which should be added to my portfolio. But this is one of the cases, okay? This is the reason why. So keep that in mind. But Debank, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the best ones. I will make a video in the next, in the near future of how to do chain analysis. So for example, I can take one of the bigger, Pulsechain wallets, and I can show you guys, basic chain analysis on how to go to the Pulse scan. And then how you can track it, how you can understand, okay, if this is added liquidity or if this is a remove liquidity transaction, and just stuff like that. Really, you can trace it back to, okay, this money came from there. I think that would be another great video. Let me know if you guys want me to do that. It's just really great. Chain analysis is like being an investigator, right? You can see things, you can check the history, because as you know, everything in blockchain is literally kept a record of. That's how blockchain is kind of built upon, right? The trust is laid on the blockchain, which is the series of nodes, and that's how we trust it. Simple as that. Unless you're looking at another blockchain that's like Monero, that is does not, I believe, keep track of records. I'm actually going to research into Monero and see how does that work. How does the trust system work if there is no tracking of records, for example, which I assume there will be, but it's probably, I'm going to assume, probably very self-encrypted, that it doesn't make sense to us people. But aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, this is actually one of the greatest tools. And as I told you guys, right, for example, you have a case where I'm in Warren Finance, right? It's a great place to make 4% daily ROI, which, by the way, link to Warren Finance is in the description if you want to make passive income in Pulsechain. Beautiful. It's been running really well, above 1 million total liquidity, above 1 million TVL. Absolutely great. It's been pretty muddy for a long time. Okay. Anyways, aside from that, when you have staked it here, keep in mind that this is not in your wallet at all. So this comes back to my information where, for example, if you go back to Debank, for example, here, the Spark swap, it does show that I have staked this in the Sparkler, but you can't rely on everything that Debank can pick up. So for example, Warren, it doesn't pick up that, because Warren is not that big, maybe compared to Spark swap. This is why you want to keep track of things. And this comes back to my main point. The best thing, honestly, guys, is literally to start with an Excel sheet. Write down an Excel sheet, do multiple pictures, multiple, lists. One could be, for example, money in from bank account, right? Keep a log of every time you've deposited or you've withdrew money from your bank account to your wallet, because that's kind of the main thing. That because as soon as you take $1 away from your bank account, that is a realized loss. Okay, until you've made profit, until you've taken money back into your bank account, then you can count it as profit. That's the thing. You don't want to fall into the trap where, okay, you've sold some profit from a token and then you invested it somewhere else and you're counting that as, okay, yeah, I made money. No, you haven't, because you're still reallocating that money to another type of risk and it's not a realized gain. So keep that in mind. I think you should definitely have two tables. One is for, transactions where it's for, money in, money out from the bank account, and then another table which is your token holdings. Okay, keep track of, for example, the token amount. And then the other one, you can obviously expand as much as you want, but the other one I think should definitely be as well, cost at time of, you can do, at time of transaction. Okay. And then in that you can understand, okay, how much tokens you have and how much did you pay for them at that time. And then from there you can calculate the current price, and then you can see how much ROI or how much return have you made. So you can either decide to sell some of it, DCA, etc., etc. Okay, this will really, really help you, those two tables. And obviously you got another table. You can say transaction, date, and then you can say, for example, this is from your bank, right? From bank, and then you can, for example, say this one is a negative 100. So this means that you have taken 100 from your bank account to your wallet. Oh no, stop. And then you can do a positive number to indicate that you have actually added, right? If you have added a number, I need to stop doing that. Excel sheet sometimes. Or you have added a number to, you have added back money to your bank account, which is really important, right? Realize your gains. Don't keep your money, caught up in your bags in crypto for a long time. There's always going to be milestones. Set yourself milestones. Okay, I'm going to sell a small part of the bag here, here, here. And that's how it is to become a disciplined investor, really, ladies and gentlemen, okay? And this kind of brings me to my final point of the video, which, by the way, if you have been enjoying it, and I hope you guys learned at least a new thing or two about keeping track of things, this is what I personally use and it's been effective. Excel sheet, Dex Screener watch lists, and Debank, okay? Nothing beats those three. Obviously, Excel sheet is probably the best one because it's manual. If you do it manually from the start, you won't miss anything. Sometimes with Debank, you can forget, oh, what am I holding that I forgot, that it didn't pick up. Okay, simple as that, really, ladies and gentlemen. But as well, the reason why Excel sheet and Debank stuff is really great, which actually is in my notepad, is tax compliance and reporting. This is something that is important, right? When it comes to the end of the tax year, you want to now reevaluate how much you need to pay, how much you owe, etc. This could be a video for me that I need to do in the future, for UK people specifically, or it could be even a series of videos that I need to make for UK people, okay? Because I know this thing is slightly updating. It's very dynamic. The rules are changing of what you're supposed to do, if you're supposed to, report your holdings, not just your, how much money you have made. So, it does need clarification. And I feel like if I made those videos for you guys, for the public, it's going to do, it'll be of good use case. Okay. I am willing to take some time to research and make, a series for you guys about, tax compliance in the UK or tax compliance generally in the US/UK. Let me know. But, other points, for example, on why you should keep track of your portfolio, by keeping record of transactions and investments, you can actually evaluate your performance. That's really important as well. You need to understand, okay, yeah, I've been doing well, I haven't been doing well, I need to change things up. Risk management comes second to hand. very important with, you know, performance evaluation. Track investment allows you to assess your risk level. You know what I mean? You'll understand, okay, I'm investing mostly into low market caps, mid market caps, high market caps. Okay, that's good. Come up with pie chart. You can easily do that in you know, Excel sheet. If you have a whole list of token amounts and holdings, you can, you know, easily, what you can do is, like, you know, do the whole thing where you highlight them and then literally just type in, for example, pie chart, and simple as that, really, right? You can create it, have it for yourself, and use it. And then the final one here is goal alignment. Maintaining a detailed record ensures that your investment activities align with your financial goals and investment timeline. Guys, obviously, you know, this is very obvious. I hope you guys really like see why those 5 points come in to importance, right? And this is the motivation behind this video. And obviously I have a quote from Benjamin Franklin: for every minute spent in organizing, an hour is earned. So that's how you need to understand, right? You need to really, if you spend 1 minute just organizing, it saves you a lot of time in the long term, that's the whole point, really. You don't want to be spending more time or, you know, fumbling, how much did I invest, or stuff like that, or missing out on bags that have gone, you know, high up, have done multiple returns, but you didn't really know about them, and then by the time you remembered them, it dipped before you knew it. So you want to keep track of it. You know, it's kind of a daily task. You can either, you know, it depends if you're a day trader, swing trader, or long-term trader, really. So it kind of depends on what's your long-term goal. But yeah, so basically this quote highlights the efficiency of and long-term benefits gained from staying organized, which is particularly relevant in the context of managing investments, right? This is all to do with being a disciplined investor. Being a disciplined investor makes you in that top 5 percentile of successful traders. I mean, you'll be shocked how much the majority, and we're talking the 90+% of traders in probably crypto and normal stock market are literally losing money. Okay, so yeah, more than 1 in, like, I'm gonna say probably, 1 in 12 people are being profitable in crypto / trading. Okay, I need to kind of find a statistic that proves it, but if I remember, in the stock market when I was doing day trading, they literally said only 5% of day traders per year come out as profitable. So yeah, keep that in mind. Okay, you wanna, you know, keep increasing those odds. Have your safe investments, well, relatively safe investment, mid risks, low and high risks, and low risks, for example, and diversify your portfolio, right? Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't rely on, for example, you know, you guys see me make videos on Titanx. Don't just rely on Titanx and then sell everything else for Titanx. Titanx has been going down recently, guys. Okay, I myself has completely stopped making new miners, and last week was my final time that I've invested again in the staking, and I think I'm getting diluted too much. That it's a constant battle. That I think I'm content with my share. Okay, I'm not gonna keep fighting it, because that money can go somewhere way more efficient than fighting for my share size, basically. So for example, right here, I keep track of all my miners that are due soon. Okay, I got 1 in July, 1 in June, 1 in May, April, and then 3 in March and 2 in February. And for example, I keep a note on what each miner should go for. For example, the one that's in, and this, by the way, has changed. It's no longer 3K. This is like 1K right now. That's how Titanx is low right now, right? I keep notes. For example, some of it will go to staking, some will go to miners, some of it go saving. But the way things are going, honestly, guys, I'm saving all of that. Okay, because I need to realize my profits. Simple as that, really. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to make this video any longer. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Go follow my Twitter. I want to reach 300 followers, and thank you very much, obviously, for watching this way. Let me know. I want to hear your feedback. Okay, aside from my voice is too low, just put up your volume. You know what I mean? Why should I? I'm just kidding. Okay, but give me feedback. Let me know what you guys think. I might do, as I said, the chain analysis video tutorial for you guys, because I've seen a lot of people do some chain analysis on the PDAI, top PDAI wallets, how they're interrelated with, okay, he's also holding PTGC, the wallet is also providing liquidity to WBTC, and it relates, and oh, that's the wallet that paid 1 million for the PDAI contract change, etc. Really interesting stuff. I think you know what I mean, we can even do a case by case scenario. But yeah, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna end the video there. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.